What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make dark trap beats for artists like VonOff1700 and Fattmack. Let's get right into it. The most important thing when you're working with these beats is keeping it simple and not doing too much with the instruments or the drums. All right, so to start it off, I played this stupid simple piano melody. It sounded okay at first, but then I had to pitch up these notes an octave. So I'm gonna show you guys, this is what I did. This was originally what I had played. You can hear that it's just not cool. It's fine, but it's not cool. All I did was just throw those up an octave. Already we got something hot. Next, I added just kind of like a bass synth to it for the parts where there's no 808, just to add a little murkiness. And again, guys, keeping it simple, you can see I just did the root note and then up an octave, root, up an octave, and then the G, so the 3. Nice and simple. Then I layered that on another synth. It has that kind of like high, whiny, like that dark, synthy, like that Atlanta old Gucci sound to it. I really like that. And then swear this, you gotta almost listen to be able to hear these. It's just little noises. It's just like a little little reverse type thing. I don't even know what it is. It sounded hard. I put it in there. But again, that's it. You just keep it simple. Just a nice, simple melody. And again, it's just the piano and then kind of just sounds in the background. When you're trying to create tension with dark beats, dark trap beats, I feel like the go-to is always just playing between these two notes right here, just to add that tension to it, and that works fine. But I wanted to do something different, and I've really been trying to make more like, even if it's a dark trap beat, I want to make it more like an anthem. I've really been into that type of stuff lately. So instead of just going up and down, I've been focusing on going up, like continuously going upwards, and it just adds more of a anthemic sound to it. It just keeps building, and it gets you more excited instead of, you know, building and then dropping and then building and then dropping. It just keeps going up. So that's something I really like about this beat, something I tried to focus on. And then when the drums kicked in, I just took this bass synth that I had and I upped it an octave, and again, continuously going up. The notes keep going up. So just keep building so that it's not losing, you know what I'm saying, any motion, and we just keep going and going, and it gets you more hyped as the, you know what I'm saying, beat progresses. Next up, I wanted to add a snare to it. I really like this Detroit snare. It's super heavy, and I feel like it's like more spread, like it comes through instead of straight down the center of the monitors. It's a little bit more spread out, so it has this really cool effect on it. It just feels super heavy, so I just did a ridiculously simple pattern, nothing crazy. Kept it simple, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to do too much. We want to give the artist their space. And on beats like this, it's really all about the 808. That's where most of the bounce is. You know, a lot of time they don't even put, you know, like a hi-hat roll in their beats or anything like that. So I put this, again, simple 808 pattern, and then I just change it up at the end. That's kind of a thing that I do with a lot of my 808s. Keep it the same, and then for the last little bar, you just add a little switch up so that it loops back around nicely. So we got... And again, those Vaughn beats, Fattmack beats, on the last 808, that 2, 3, 4, 1, that always hits. You will never miss if you do that right here. 2, 3, 4, 1. never miss. Bum, 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 bum. It's going to be a heater every single time. Now, with these type beats, I don't think it's ever enough to just do the 808. They got those crushing, like they put the snares on top of it and they put the hi-hats on top of it, so you guys can check this out. I literally just matched the snare and the hi-hat up with the 808, so it just adds even more oomph to it. Super heavy. Love it. And then everything else that I added, it's just little kind of perks and one-shots. You can see we put the triangle here. You know what I'm saying? Very simple. I didn't put it on the one just because I felt like the one end gives it a little bit more tension, makes it sound a little bit darker. Then I put the open hi-hat on here. Again, this one is just kind of following up on everything with the 808. Shady. This is the stutter open hat. I forget what kit this is from, but it has that nice, like it's shot out. It has that like to it when it hits. I personally like that when it adds again to the darkness, to the aggression and everything like that without doing too much. Then I added a little tick perk in here. You can never go wrong with that. You can never go wrong with that. To me, it always sounds like bones rattling, like in a cartoon or something like that. So I'm a fan of that. We put the zap perk in here because, you know what I'm saying? What beat is complete without one of them these days? Again, literally one hit. I didn't even do a just one hit. That's it. That's all. We don't need anything else for this. I put the cricket perk in here. How could you go wrong with a cricket perk? And again, I only put this at the second half of everything. So it's not even in the first two bars. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. We're just adding little here and there. Like instead of using a hi-hat roll and going the you know what I'm saying, and doing all that, you just put little perks here and there to add the accents, to add that extra bounce to the beat so that the artist still has plenty of space, but it also gives it that momentum so it doesn't feel like it's too slow or it's too repetitive or anything like that. Again, that's it. The Shoddy Red perk, just one through the whole thing. These are probably my favorite things that I'm really on right now. Those are the Fattmack zaps. I love the Fattmack zaps personally. And then what do we got right here? The toms. I've been using a whole lot of toms lately. It just adds that crushing sound to it. That's really big with these type beats. You guys will hear this. Fire. It just gives that, I don't even know, it sounds like it's a war song or something like that. But that's literally it. That is all that I did to the beat right there. And then I did add hi-hats. I'm lying. I did add hi-hats for during the verse. This is the hook right here. And then when we break into the verse, I just took the keys away. How simple could it be? And that's it, guys. Genuinely, there's nothing else that I did to the beat. Right here, I put this lower synth back in. I took the perks all out, and that's it. That's all that you need for these beats. Keep it simple. Don't overdo it. Make sure that you just stack the layers for that kind of murky, synthy sound. You got a good piano roll on top, and make sure that the drums hit, and that's about it.